Welcome back. The Jewish holiday Yom Kippur starts Tuesday at sundown. It's also known as the Day of Atonement and is the holiest day of the year for Jewish people. Joining us now is Rabbi Joseph Potasnik, the Executive Vice President of the New York Board of Rabbis and the host of WABC's radio show, Religion on the Line. Rabbi, nice to see you this morning.
Nice to see you.
For the person who doesn't understand what Yom Kippur is all about, take us through the meaning of this holiday and why it's so important.
It's really called the Day of Atonement as well. And in coming here, I saw a sign that said, cleaning, pressing, alterations. And I thought to myself, that's the spirit of the holidays. It's a time to spiritually cleanse oneself. It's a time that the prayers, the Torah readings challenge us to be better. And ultimately, we have to make changes. That's what Yom Kippur is. It's about making the changes. Someone said the smartest guy he ever met was his tailor. Every time he went to see him, he'd measure him to see had he changed. That's Yom Kippur.
So we hear in faith all the time about someone having a revelation that happened overnight or a change that happened for them overnight. But you make the point that Yom Kippur is not about changing overnight. It's a gradual process.
Yeah, we believe in behavior modification, small steps. We call it a mitzvah, a good deed. So the person tomorrow can be a little bit better than who he or she was yesterday. That, to me, is the best form of change. It's more lasting. It's more meaningful. Historically,
though, take us back to the history of this holiday. And is it rooted in this day, one specific day, or is there a long...
It's a certain day of this month, the 10th day, of the month, you have to afflict yourselves. What does that mean? You have to suffer. So you go with about a 25-hour fast. You refrain from all of the pleasurable activities that you enjoy the rest of the time. And above all, you spend concentrated periods with family and friends. And I think that's very important. The essence of religion has to be in the context of community. We can't just do it alone. Can't just do it online. You have to be there with people.
If you're not Jewish, what can you take away from this holiday? Especially if you have friends who are Jewish, how can you relate and how can
that
you
we can make changes, that none of us is fixed in stone, so to speak, that we can't modify who we are. There are people who walk around with all kinds of, grievances and all kinds of gripes and say, that's me. Jewish tradition says, and I think all religion says, that's not you. You can do a lot better than you're doing.
People have their stories and they stick to them for so long. They say, I'm this type of person. They can make those changes.
Yeah, they look back and they refuse to look ahead.
Interesting stuff. Rabbi, thank you for educating me and some of our audience this morning, I'm sure. Nice to see you this morning.
Nice to see you again.
Do you say happy holiday with it?
You say Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm learning.
You're starting.
Thanks, Rabbi.